Hey guys, what's up? Shin0525 here. Happy Sonic Month! Yes, it's Sonic Month and it's Sunday, so we're doing another drawing video. And today's video, as you can see from the picture here, it's on Ray the Flying Squirrel from Sonic, and like Sonic Mania is probably the last game he's been in. So, yeah, we're drawing Ray today, and this video was requested by JPartBro909. Thank you so much for the request. I hope you enjoy it. I hope we draw Ray by the end of the video. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So get your pencils ready and let's jump in. Alright guys, so let's jump in. So to start off drawing Ray, we're going to start with a nice big circle right here. And again, keep it light, this is just a gesture. So this is going to be his head. And then we can get another decent sized circle for his body right here. Slightly smaller than this one, but still pretty good size. So something like that. And then we can get this line going out for his leg. Another one for his other leg. He's going to have two ovals right here for his feet. Like that. He's going to have another oval right here. Actually, we could start with his arm. Go out. His hand will be about here. And then you'll have another arm going out with his other hand going to be about there. And then he's going to just have a tail that goes out about there. But that's pretty much good for the gesture that we need. From this, we can kind of base everything off and keep everything in proportion. So anyway, guys, so now we have this nice little circle. We're going to jump into his face here. If you want to, you can draw on the crosshairs for the circle. They'd be something like this. And then kind of very similar to Tails, actually. I like starting off with his muzzle first. So basically, kind of a little bit below this crosshair intersection right here. What we're going to do is draw a nice little curve line that curves over, down and up a little bit. Kind of the same thing over here. So you have kind of like a line that looks like that. Then we're going to wrap it around and then kind of just follow the circle that we have right here. Like that. Then for his nose is this big oval like that. And you get a little half circle right here, and you can kind of shade this in. This will be a light reflection right up there, like that. And then for his eyes, we're going to start a pretty good distance away from here. We're going to start about up here and draw a nice little curve like that. And then we're going to go up and then curve the line in like this. Kind of go over, up a little bit, and curve the line in like that. And then we're going to get two big ovals for his eyes. We're going to get one here. And then another one right here. And it's going to touch his nose a little bit. And then we can get a little half circle here and here for the light reflection. And then just shade that in black. There we go, it's pretty much like his face. And now we can draw on his mouth, which is a nice, start off with a nice curve line right here, like that. And then we're going to go draw a line extending out and curving, kind of following this curve for his muzzle right there. And then we're going to kind of just get like a U shape almost, something like that. And then for his tongue, we're going to just get a curve line going in like this, and then have another little bump like that. So there's his mouth. Now we could zoom out a little bit. And now for Ray, what you want to do, and when you're drawing him, and what you want to make sure is you want to keep his head super round. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to kind of draw like this circle that goes around his head. Kind of like this. So again, it's going to be slightly bigger than the kind of gesture circle. God, I can't even say that. This original circle that we drew, it's going to be slightly bigger than that because the face is kind of a bit bigger than what we had there. But we get a nice, keep it nice and round. And then what you're going to want to do is follow this curve going up. And then it's going to go up into 2 spikes. So you're going to get 1 spike and then another spike. It's going to go down, over and in like that. And you can kind of erase the kind of overlap here. Like that. And then we're going to get 2 triangles that kind of go off this line a little bit. So we're going to get 1 triangle and then another one right about there. These are going to be his ears. And then on this ear, you just see the back side of this one. This ear, you'll actually see the inside. So basically to draw that in, you just basically draw a triangle with a bottom. So you have a nice big triangle without one, and then you have one on the inside that does have a bottom. And again, you could erase any overlap to make it clearer. Like that. Alright, now the next thing that we're going to draw in is actually his hand, because his hand's kind of in front of everything else. So this is a pretty good gesture that we have here. We can clean it up a little bit. So we can get the oval for his thumb, which would be about here. And then his thumb will kind of go up like that. Then the rest of his hand will kind of go up, have a slight kind of arc to it. Kind of go down. It'd be kind of like another little bump right there. Actually, that's a little bit too big. Kind of like that. And then we're going to kind of get like a midden almost. It's going to be like this. And that's pretty much good for the gesture for the hand. But if you want to, you can kind of draw in the circles. So we're going to get 1, 2, 3, and 4. Those are going to be each of his individual fingers. And again, the big thing when you draw hands and fingers, you want to keep it on an arc. Because your fingers aren't just a straight line going across. It kind of goes in like an arc, with the middle finger being the top point of that arc. So now we got that down. We kind of not even gesture it in. We're gonna kind of just draw detail lines in here. So we're gonna follow this curve for this oval. It's gonna go up and over like this. So we're gonna follow the oval, kind of go up, curve out a little bit, and then curve back in and down. And then we're going to get a nice curve line here, again following the oval that we have. And once we get that down, we can kind of just draw in the fingers, and the fingers are pretty simple, just a line extending out, kind of hitting the top of this curve and then going down. This one's going to be slightly bigger, and then go down. This one's going to go up, and again you just want to keep them next to each other so you get like a nice little bump like that. And then one more kind of like that. It's going to bump out a little bit over here, go in, and then bump out again. So you get a line kind of like that, and get a little curve line right in the middle here for a little bit extra detail. And you can kind of erase any of the constructions lines that we have here. And you should be left off with something that looks like that. So that's his hand. And now we could draw the kind of cuff of his glove. I can't speak today. Doing really bad at that part. Hopefully the drawing's a little bit better. Basically it's just going to be like this kind of like little oval on the bottom here. And what you want to do is draw a little curve line going in like this. Another curve line going in like that. And then curve line going out and around. Something like that. And then for his arm, you could simply just draw 2 curve lines going in like this. So there's one, and another one going in right about there. So there's one of his arms. And now what we could do is draw in his body, which basically going to follow the circle that we have here. So be nice and round like this. Kind of go up. Kind of curve in like that. And then for his stomach, very similar to Sonic. He's kind of like just skin, like a skin patch right here. So just a nice circle right in the middle. And then actually we could draw on his foot first, because Ray's like a flying squirrel, so he has that kind of like webbing like under his arm. But this leg's actually going to be in front of that, so we'll draw that in first. So we'll start with like his leg itself instead of the shoe. So draw that in. Actually, it's pretty much the same shape as up here for the arm. So we're going to draw a nice little curve line like this. And it's just going to curve down and over like that. So you get this kind of like nice, long, bendy cylinder almost. And then once we got that down, we can draw a little curve line that crosses these two lines. And then pretty much this cuff shape we're going to draw for the bottom of his shoe. So it's going to go around, in, and around again. Start about here, kind of go in like that. Another one going in. And then his shoe is going to be kind of off on an angle like this. So we can basically draw a curve line going down. You're going to keep it kind of like an egg shape almost. Like this. And then we're going to draw the sole of his shoe, which is simply just kind of like a rectangle that just hugs the bottom line here. Like that. And then for his shoe details, he has two straps on him. So to draw those in, you just draw kind of like a little bump like this, and then another one. It's kind of like a really rounded rectangle, almost. So you draw two of those, and then you'll get a nice circle on the side here for that leg. So then we drew that leg. Let's just jump into the other one. So it'll kind of go off and be two little curve lines like this. That go off underneath this circle like that. Then we're going to get a curve line going across. And pretty much the exact same thing as the other foot. Curve line, wrap that around. Another one. This foot's going to be a little bit straighter, so it'll be something like this. But again, we're going to get that egg shape. And then a line going down the bottom there, over and up. And then two straps. And another right there. And then a little circle where the heel is. Like that. And then that we got that down, we can finish off kind of like this area of them. So again, we're going to draw on the webbing, and the webbing is actually pretty simple. We're going to start at the corner right here, and just draw a curve line kind of going behind the leg right there. And then just another little curve line going up like this. So you get kind of like a triangle, almost. Right there, and then simply for his tail, it's just this big kind of cylinder type shape. Kind of going out like that. And should extend somewhere near like the start of his fingers. That's a pretty good indication for this pose. And now the last thing to draw Ray here is we're going to draw his hand going out. And it's pretty much going to be the same as this hand, just we're going to see the back of it instead of the front of it, making it a little bit easier. So we're going to start off with the cuff, which is going to be about here. And we just kind of gesture in an oval just for a little placement. And then what we could do is kind of draw in the oval for the thumb. And then a line's going to go up here. This is going to be where like his fingers start. Like that. And then his fingers are just going to be up. And then across like this. And now when we're drawing the back of the hand, actually before we get into the hand, let's just draw the cuff and the arm in, since that's all like in front of where the hand is. So very simply, we're going to draw a curve line right here. And then a line going in like this. So it's going to be his arm. And then the same as the other cuffs, we're going to draw a little curve line going in like that. One more going across. You'd kind of see a little bit over there. Let's get another little line. And then once we got that down, now we could draw in the hand. And very similar, we're going to draw in the thumb first. So we're going to follow this oval and have it go out. And then in a little bit, like that. And if you want to, you can draw in the circles for the hands, or the fingers. And a line going up, over and down, so that's one finger. This line's going to be a little bit in front of that one, or a little bit higher. And then down, this one's going to be a little bit lower, and then the pinky's going to be the lowest. It just kind of goes into the hand there. And this one can extend down a little bit more, because again, it's going in front of the thumb. So something like that. Should line that up a little bit. something like that. And that is pretty much how you draw Ray the Flying Squirrel from Sonic. So yeah, honestly, he's not that hard. He's very like circular, so he's very round. So his head's round, his like body's round, his hands are kind of round. So again, he's a very round character. Kind of looks like out of all the Sonic characters, this one looks most like a classic like cartoon character, like a classic Mickey Mouse or other like Steamboat Willie type characters. Ray looks the most similar to that because again, he's so round and his legs and his arms are just real smooth. So he really looks like a toon character. But anyway, that's the sketch we just did is over on the right. Here is a more inked version right here. And I'll lift the camera up so you can see them both. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Yeah, I hope you enjoy Ray the Flying Squirrel. Again, a kind of an obscure Sonic character, but he is in Sonic Mania, so I guess he is a little bit more relevant than what he was. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll be posting another Sonic drawing video for Sonic Month. And thank you again, JPartBro909 for the request. And if you guys have requests, feel free to leave that in the comment section below. The way requests work is I'll take your name, what you requested, put it on my how to draw list, and then on Sunday when I make a drawing video, I just randomly pick one and pick one off the list, and then, God, I really can't speak today. I keep getting, like, tripped up on my words. Just pick one off the list, and then just draw it that day. There's no time frame, basically. It's just what I feel like drawing that day. So, anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in some other video. Enjoy the rest of Sonic Month. Bye-bye.